Hi everybody, welcome to the Chateau de Grifferaie. Video coming up a little bit late this week. We had a lot of things going on. Now we got this robot mower. Very exciting, I've had a very fun week. And we were gonna put a robot mower video up, but then it's kind of a complicated thing. We didn't quite finish, and so we're gonna try to put some other stuff from the last couple weeks. Okay friends, Monday morning, this is a big day at the Chateau. We have a scheduled appointment with E19. They're gonna come and install a new linky meter, and so I'm cautiously optimistic. It's been years, 3-4 years, and every time we make a certain amount of progress, and then something comes in the way. So we'll see what happens today. The guys are here, they're looking at it, but there might be something that they didn't expect, so we'll see what happens. We had our guy come and he took a look and went, was not happy about something. And so I was like, quickly called Jeremy. I'm like, oh, Jeremy, can you talk to this guy? And Jeremy was close, and so he ran over. Thank you very much, Jeremy. And they talked, and essentially they want, the guy wants like another cutoff before he installs the meter. So he wants a small change, even though we passed inspection. So another delay. But he had the meter in his hand. The meter was next to where it went. So this is the closest we've come. So while maybe it seems frustrating, that's yet another hurdle. In some ways, you know, you have to be pragmatic when you do this kind of thing. Not everything's gonna go as quickly as it should, or as fast as you should, but you just be patient and we'll get it. While Jeremy's here, we figured, let's test the wire that runs between the stables and the Chateau and see if it's good. Hopefully it's good. Okay, so a little bit of a mystery. You can see the line coming in there and then connecting to the house. And it looks like perhaps the line is connected to our area, which we tested earlier and it wasn't. So we're trying to figure that out. Let me explain better. I'm sitting up here in the on the premier etage, what would be the premier etage of the stables. Big, huge space, by the way. You can see down there, there's my ladder. And so this is what we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out, the power comes to this line, and then there's like a little device on the wall that we tested earlier and there was no power, and we tested now and there's power. Now we think maybe Enidus charged the line. So, okay, this is what I'm talking about. So this device here, before it wasn't charged, but now he put a little thing on it because there seems to be power there. So they're unhappy that there's no cable that goes from here to the meter. Gentlemen, we just had some good news. We had bad news earlier with the guy who was not happy about the cable not missing. But we're just checking to see if this big cable that goes over to the Chateau, if it's a good cable. And the result?
Clean.
Yeah, that's great. That's what we like. Oh.
Clean, phase 2.
Well, we like that. Now, if you don't understand what's going on, fear not, neither do I. But the gist of it is
clean. That'll just clean.
This cable would be probably 2,500, maybe 2,000 plus another 1,000 or so.
So we don't have to change the cable.
So we just saved $3,000. Yay!
Cool.
For me and Jeremy, thumbs up. Okay. Now the last couple weeks were fun. We had our kids come.
We did. We had some company. You know, it's goods and bads about being out here a little longer. One, we missed the kids.
The temperature in France is close to 100 Fahrenheit, 37 Celsius. And so it's really good that we made these screens the other year. And so we're gonna make a couple more. But then I was going to our good place Lidl, I saw that these screen kits, full kit, were $20 each. They were 30% off. They were $30 down to $20. And so I thought, you know, I betcha that's actually cheaper than the materials that it would take me to make it out of wood. So I've bought 4, and we're gonna attempt to make some more screens because next week we're very excited. We have David and Kim and Kim's family coming to visit for a couple days. So very excited to see them, and we're gonna try to get some screens there. Hopefully it's not gonna be quite so hot, but if it is, this way they can at least get some cold air in the evening without a bat flying in. Well, you never know if you're gonna get a good deal or a bad deal. And honestly, these have been a great deal. Like, these things look like $1 million. They're a little slower coming together, but they definitely look more professional. So, and they have fun things like this. Like, you know, you tap this thing in with the hammer and then it holds the screen in. So if you need to take it out and replace the screen, you can. So that's a lot easier than, let's say, 40 staples. All right, so here it is. You can see it's gonna go right in here. And this is how we do it. I'll show you. So we're gonna do this with one hand. Okay, so we're gonna go, you basically lift it up and you stick it in this little slot there. And then we're gonna open up the other door and it's gonna come right in there. See what I'm talking about? It just sits right in nicely. Now, so these have like a little bit of a spot there, so it sits right in there. It can't go anywhere. It might, you know, if there's a big wind, it might rattle a bit, so you might have to think about that, but normally I think it's just gonna sit. The only downside to these pre-done ones, rather than the wood ones I did, is that the metal bar, you can't move that. It's just where it is. So if I'm doing with wood, I can kind of match the existing. But again, this is just when it gets extremely hot. That's the only time we need this, a couple times a year, just so you can vent the house without bats coming in. Right, so maybe you're curious how we do this. The first step is clearly measuring, and so I've got my handy dandy laser measure tool, and we put the laser on it. See if you can see that dot. I don't know if you can. There it is, and it gives us a reading. And so we'll get our measurements. Now I am liking these guys, but I will admit that they are not easy. Like, you have to hit them. Like, if I'm hitting this thing with one hand, there's no way that's gonna go down. I'm hitting them as hard as I can, worried that I'm gonna wreck stuff, but you can get them together and they're gonna be real strong. I suppose one of the tricky parts about doing this is always getting the measurements right for height and stuff. So this particular window is 195 centimeters. And so what I did is I just laid out the tape measure, and then we could slide this piece left and right until we found the right spot. And that, where it goes right there, is 195. So that's where we'll make our cut. And same thing on this side, should work. And there's the final product. It keeps the bats out, keeps the bugs out, and lets the heat out. Oh, step forward. All right, another morning, we got all the screens done, and I just had a knock on the door. And is it ever good to have good neighbors? Our friend Guillaume came over and said, "Hey, did you see there's a defeat in your gate?" And I said, "What?" And so he walked me out to the back, and sure enough, it looks like someone has broken through our gate. And he says, "I hope they're not robbers." So I'm going to have a look around the property. We're gonna have to fix the fence right away and see if anything's been stolen. Hopefully not. All right, so here's where it was. I should have taken a video, I fixed it already. Basically, somebody kicked this in. This fence kind of just sits in this rail here, and so someone kicked it really hard, and then it was, you know, basically off all the way so a person could go through. So we're gonna have to fix that. I just put it back in for now, but I think what we're gonna have to do is maybe screw some screw some holders in there so that it can't just come out easily without tools. Of course, it's a huge fence, right? You could never, I mean, someone could always go over with a ladder or anything. So it's not like it's not like we're Fort Knox over here, but we want to be prudent. And now it's time to go around and make sure that nothing's been stolen. Okay, good news. I'm walking around the whole property. Nothing seems to be missing. All the tools are around, the farm implements. Of course, I was thinking about it, and honestly, guys, we leave our village gate open most of the time. You know, so if a guy was a thief, breaking through the fence wouldn't be necessarily the smartest move. Really hard to get through there with stuff. So anyways, maybe someone just had to go to the bathroom or sneaking around. I don't know. Maybe it was a big animal that just ran into it. It is hot in here in France, which means on the upside, the laundry is drying real quick, really quick. We've gone European. We're not using a dryer. We're saving the money, saving the planet, putting the sheets out, and working good. Oh, what a bonus. Check this out. It's been like, 35, 40 Celsius. That's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And last couple days, and we have our family coming, and also our daughter-in-law's family. And now, of course, these guys are, coming from North America. They're not used to like no air conditioning in Europe in a massively hot chateau. And so, thank you, Lord, it is mid-afternoon. The high forecast of 30 Celsius. That's, I don't know, 80-ish, 80 a little more. And we got rain. Oh, it's gonna be, I have a hard time explaining how good this is, you guys, because like, not only is the yard parched, it's parched, but Like if you look right here at this terrace, when you walk up to it at night, you just feel the heat radiating. I mean, it's been sitting in that 100-degree sun all day, and so then all this massive stone just radiates heat all night and the next day. And so when we get a rain like this and it's hot, this is perfect. And then a wind too. Oh, you know, even if it's just a sprinkle here, it blows the heat right off it. We are super thankful. You know, when you don't have the modern conveniences of like heating and cooling that a lot of people enjoy in the world, you sure appreciate, you know, a shady cloud or a warm sun in a winter day. It just makes all the difference. A little break in the heat. Let's get out there. Let's chop some wood, get that grinder going, clear that yard off, make the place beautiful. Some days you have fun jobs and some days you have hard jobs, and today, man, did I have fun jobs. Of course, it's been so hot, and then it cooled off just a bit today. It's like 30, 80 something. Had that little bit of rain, and then so I decided to try grading the driveway, and it totally worked. Look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. We have a 1/4 mile of driveway, and so I graded the entire thing. Gone are the potholes, gone is the strip of green in the middle. And then while we're at it, I am using the tractor to move some firewood. We cut all the branches on this side, and I chipped the small stuff and cut up the big stuff to give away for firewood. And so just a super fun day working outside in some beautiful weather with the tractor. I have decided every man in the world should get to own a tractor. That's my new belief in life. Now I know that sounds like a very first world kind of thing to say. I know a lot of people just be happy with food, so I'm aware of that, but I'm telling you, man, having a tractor is awesome. Maybe I should just say it like that. So fun and so helpful. Yum. Exciting day. David and Kim arriving, and Amy and Isaac in August, so really fun summer for us. Mr. Bingley's gonna be happy. Yeah, there we go.
Love it.
All right, fondue. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
You got more cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, fondue part 2. We're as bad as those Instagram girls with all the pictures.
Oh,
There it is.
yeah.
This is our son and daughter-in-law, David and Kim. Oh, it's their 2nd anniversary. They're going out for a romantic date. Oh, isn't that nice, Leslie?
We love them.
Do you like having kids?
Love it.
We've convinced him that they should take a nice anniversary picture, and so Leslie's going to take a picture out in front of the Chateau. Yeah, they're good guys. They're really good kids.
It was really great having David and Kim out here and being able to have them back. Last time they were here, they got engaged, so that was cool. But then last summer, of course, Amy got married, so it was ridiculous for them to all come out because we were going home. So anyway, it was fun. We had a good time.
It was also very exciting. We had Kim's family come out, and not only did they see the Chateau, it's part of his life and her life now, so that was fun, but also we went to our favorite place, Puy de Fou, and that's just a great time. We just dropped off David and Kim at the train station and coming home, and the sun is hitting the Chateau so beautifully that we had to get a shot of that. That is really nice. It's a beautiful thing about such an intricate building is as the sun moves, you get different shadows each time and it looks different. Absolutely beautiful. This weekend we did something we never do, and that is we had a weekend with friends.
It's true. We actually went somewhere for fun.
Yeah, we went to our friends Ian and Barb Angel, and anyways, they're great folks, and we've interacted with each other for many years, starting at Briarcrest way back in the day. Some of you viewers won't remember that, and it was just a great time to be with those guys. They showed us around their cool town.
It was a cool town. It was over by Bordeaux. place we'd never been to in France. There's so many amazing places in France that we have yet to visit. This was Southwest France. It was great. It felt like the south of France, just a different south of France, I suppose. But it was cool.
It's also fun to hang around with people that have done some things in life and have good advice. And so I find that every time we're with folks like that, we come away with just good perspective. Like they're like, hey, you should think about this and you should think about this. And it's just like, that's really good. So it's nice to have friends in your life. Yeah, that give you advice. So this is fun. We're going to see some friends this weekend and taking a little trip for a couple days. And so on the way there, we thought, well, let's see what we can find. And sure enough, France never disappoints. Just a little town restaurant. This is the pre-appetizer. So this meal looks great. Les is not very hungry today, so she's doing main course and dessert. I'm gonna do appetizer, main course and dessert. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks delightful. I believe it's fish.
Beautiful.
We got mussels, we got some fish. Looks like a lovely meal. So you're telling me it's a pretty cool dessert?
It is.
What's the situation?
Pistachio passion fruit, a strawberry tart, and raspberry chocolate.
But you said that you go in and you get to choose from a whole wall of desserts.
Yeah, it's a whole little beautiful glass case. And then I guess you're supposed to choose 3. I didn't know that at first. And then they cut it for you.
And they make a plate.
And they make a plate.
Delightful.
It is.
Check this out. You get to choose your cheeses and your desserts. Oh man. That was a delightful meal. Lovely spot. Wasn't that nice?
Lovely spot.
You like it? I liked it too.
Chez Juliet.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to go.
By Poitiers.
Delightful. Yep.
Nightlife is 10 o'clock. There's a concert in the park here. Arcachon. Very cool. Beautiful. Here we go. Gustav Eiffel created this. It's a lookout. There we go. There's our friends barbecuing with Mr. Bingley. Okay, let's climb up. Yeah, beautiful. The way he's created this thing, there's like wires. The middle section.
And it moves while we walk.
We're swaying.
Crazy.
Whew.
It feels like we.
It's really quite a beautiful town. Just sitting up here on the deck, looking out towards the ocean. Very nice. This, we are on the ocean.
I'll do a little blurb on.
Oh, there we go. Guys, got you on the camera now. Whoa, look at this. What do we got? Shrimp. This is like real.
This part right here.
Take that off. Okay, so he's off.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta slurp it.
Yeah.
Because it's free flowing. Can I put a little bit of
lemon
in
on them.
Oh yeah, let's put a little lemon on them.
There we are.
Nice.
Delightful. And then I just go zoop. Okay,
Suck it up.
here we go.
Yep.
Swallow it.
Done.
Yeah.
No
Actually,
chewing.
that was good with no chewing. Yeah. Really good.
You were going right into the thing. Into the pool. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what's the name of this?
Boulotte.
Boulotte?
Yeah. And see here.
It's not the same as escargot?
No. And look how much.
Oh, wow, he's big.
And they're wonderful.
Oh, we're gonna eat this guy. There we go. Another evening, another beachfront stroll in Arcachon. Arcachon. Leslie Cakes taking her picture. Sunset behind the clouds today. Beautiful evening. Thanks for coming along this video. We'll have the robot mower next week. Stay tuned. Robot mower, very exciting.